Thought I'd do another red eye raw. Probably should have thrown a jacket on. But yeah, got about an hour before I'm going to start getting ready for work. Decided to smoke this one the way it's intended to be cut, with the smaller cut. And I gotta say, you know what? It was a good choice. Normally I like to cut it a little lower so I get a bigger drag, but getting a lot of flavor in this cut this time. What's up, Nicritic? How you doing? Haven't talked to you on live stream for a minute. Hey, Bother Me None. How you doing? Doing well. Glad to hear it. Whew. Man, it is cold. How's the cigar? Pretty good. It's a Gurkha Year the Dragon. You know, the ones that I've had. Got a new profile picture? Yeah, I saw it. It's pretty funny. Very good. No, we noticed it in the comments the other day when I was looking at my community post where you commented on from a few days back. Hang on. Man, it's cold. Whew. Surprised Evie wanted to stay outside when I came out. Like, granted, she was gonna go in, but then when I came outside with the cigar, she stayed back out. She came back out. So took way too long to realize the. It took you way too long to realize the Conquer video was an April Fool's joke. Really? I thought it was pretty obvious from the start. Like the Conquer's tricky puzzles, which don't feel too bad about Conquer's tricky puzzles. Bother Me None literally fell for that on a live stream when I told him that same bullshit. So. KK, hey, KK, KK, Evie. Yeah, I feel that it wasn't until you said Conquer was an elephant I knew 100%. Yeah. Yeah, no, Conquer's Tricky Puzzles has been a recurring joke on the Conquer streams. If you don't remember, Nicritic, like the first Conquer, but if I die, I reset stream, um, Guy literally made that up as like, he's like, you know, this game should be called Conquer's Tricky Puzzles. And every time you fail a puzzle, you just get 50 takes of Chris Seaver saying, now that's a real brain buster. So that's been a recurring joke on the Conquer streams for a while now. Fucking hell. I should have put my fucking jacket on, damn it. Gonna have to even this out a bit with the fucking flame, though. Because this thing is not burning the most even. Damn it. How many fucking times am I gonna have to fill this damn lighter? Another obscure Conker fact. Conker's real name is Connor Roy, and he was interested in politics from a very young age. True. Connor, live and Roy loaded. Alright, now to fill this fucking lighter again and hopefully not cause a fireball. It's like my fucking third time filling this damn thing this week. Gotta wipe off some of the butane that goes on the bottom. Otherwise it'll erupt in a fireball, which is cool, but makes me drop the damn thing. I gotta hold it way the fuck away from myself in case that happens. Okay, cool, no fireball. Yeah. Let me do this real quick. Empty the ashtray. And ash that a little bit. There we are. Alright. Where did the Connor Roy joke come from? There's a show called Succession on HBO. It's a dramedy. And one of the characters' names is Connor Roy. And there's an episode where this reporter is trying to get like a statement from him because he's running for president, and she's trying to like character assassinate him and make him seem like a bad guy. And he tells her, the only answer I'm going to give you is Connor Roy was interested in politics from a very young age. And like, so every question she asks, he literally just says, Connor Roy was interested in politics from a very young age. So there you go. Now you know the origin of Connor Roy. Where did the old oak table joke come from? So that's from Blackadder. In Blackadder Season 2, Episode 6, Blackadder and Baldric have gone missing. And Lord Percy says he's vanished like an old oak table. And then the Queen says, vanished, Lord Percy, not varnished. And he's like, forgive me, my Queen, but the table in the Percy family manor vanished the night of the great mansion fire. And she's like, presumably the mansion also vanished? And he's like, the very same night. Because the joke is, his table just burned up in a fire, and he's too retarded to know that that's what happened. No, I have a lot of funny, like, weird little things that I say that are, like, nobody fucking gets. But it's always funny the looks that I get when I say, oh, it vanished like an old oak table. Got any video plans? I mean, I'm gonna do a Walking Dead hot takes video. I'm gonna do a ranking of the season 2 endings. There's this Go Nagai OVA that I keep meaning to watch. It's only like a 20-minute single episode OVA that I'm gonna review. At some point, I'm going to eventually review Island of Giant Insects, which Spencer really wants me to do, but I haven't yet. Because frankly, that anime's not all that great. It's got some funny moments for sure. The joke dub is funny. But Shin-Chan and Ghost Stories did it better, as did Midnight Strike Force. What's up, Andy? What's up, Super Gaming? At some point, we're going to start like a sort of political debate podcast, like not necessarily debate, but discussion, just with the guys in the server, mind you. And it's going to be called Opinion Bashing is Illegal. Not sure when we're going to start that one. But, Easter's coming up. So there you go. As far as streams, I'm obviously going to continue Kingdom Hearts and get back to the Fallout 3 Ash playthrough and the Steven New Vegas playthrough. Do you think Joe Rogan is a joke? I've never really cared all that much for Joe Rogan. He's had a few like podcast bits that were kind of cool, but I've never really like thought his opinion was all that deep. Like he's just kind of a normie like bro who did DMT and thinks he's super deep. Do you have work today? Yeah, in about an hour. So I ordered this fucking chicken and shrimp for lunch today, right? And when I got it, there was neither chicken nor shrimp in it. It was just fucking rice, mushrooms, vegetables, and sauce. Like, it was still good, but I obviously got that refunded on DoorDash, because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, they didn't put the two main ingredients in my chicken and shrimp in my fucking chicken and shrimp. So that pissed me off a little bit. Whew, it's chilly, but I'm warming up a bit. You know what I mean? I'm getting used to it. I'm acclimating to it. By the way, I now know what I'm going to retitle this stream in post. I'm going to call it Connor Roy was interested in an old oak table or Connor Roy was interested in tables from an old oak age or something stupid like that. or something like that. We'll figure it out. I'll make it work. You're back. All right. I didn't know you had gone. So there you are. Let's see. I also have some other top tens I want to do soon. You know, like top 10 zombie movies, stuff like that. I was in the drive-thru when I first joined. I see. How are you in a drive-thru? Do you even have a license? Or are you like on a bike or something? Were you on a shoplifted bike? We were with someone. Okay. Pie Guy rules won't reveal the name of his newborn child. Yeah, he shouldn't. Similar to me saying how I won't reveal my last name or middle name. Yeah, exactly. Only my first name, Andy, because I'm not dumb. Like, I think it's really good to be careful with that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, if you get it out there, that it's already out there, right? So that's why with me, first name's as far as I'll go. But yeah, I think kids, like if you have kids, like if I ever have kids, they would never be on the like I would never make that public in any way, shape, or form. Like that, like people who put their kids on YouTube, I just think that's terrible parenting. If I had children, I wouldn't post pictures of them online. Exactly. Because there's a lot of freaks online, number one. And number two, it's just not good for them to like get in that mindset that they need to be online all the time either. Like there's two very good reasons not to. And three, you know, besides there being freaks, there's also all sorts of scams and other shit, you know? What's even the point of putting their pictures on the internet? I don't know, dude. Like, I know that there's parents who are like, oh, look how cute my kids are, blah blah blah, and like they make content like that, right? But the thing is, they attract an audience that is not interested in it for that. It's pretty fucking obvious that it's a bad idea, you know? Exactly. I wish more parents would understand this and not think we are overthinking. Well, yeah, because like the internet is filled with all sorts of crazy people. Like, I mean, that becomes more and more like it was already obvious, but like it becomes apparent if you just go on any social media site. You see like people saying all sorts of freaky deaky stuff, you know? KK, hey, hey, you don't need to go starting trouble. It's really disturbing and sad. I mean, yeah, but I mean that's why you got to be smart and not put that shit. Like you don't want to put your family online, you know? We're also going to do a Sergeant Friends episode that Horizons wrote at some point in the near future. I say near future, but with Sergeant Friends episodes, you never know when we'll fucking finish them, you know? Like, there was like a year between There Will Be Bears and Ice Ice Baby, right? And the thing about that last episode of Sergeant Friends, right? It was recorded like 3 months before I uploaded it, at least, if not longer. And on top of that, it was written way before that. Like, I say written, well, no, it was kind of written. It was scripted in a sense. Like, the dialogue wasn't necessarily completely scripted out, but the outline was. What do you think of the episode he wrote? It's pretty good. It's very Horizons, so it's going to be very unique from the other episodes, that's for sure. But that's what makes it charming and funny. The sneak peek I'll give is that Sarge is put in charge of a TV station. That's the plot to Horizons episode that he wrote. We're also thinking of making Yogi and Boo Boo more recurring characters because they're pretty fun to do, and there's going to be a little bit of a change up with that, as Corbin's not going to voice both Yogi and Boo Boo anymore. Now Guy is going to voice Boo Boo, and Corbin's going to voice Yogi, as is my understanding. I mean, if there's a good reason for it, like reaction videos, then sure. No, I mean, I don't think kid reaction videos should be a thing, Andy, at all. Like, you know, there's funny memes, right? You know, but I still think they were a bad idea to put up, right? Like, you know, there's like the, wait a minute, who are you? And, you know, look at all those chickens and memes like that. And they're funny and all, but it's still bad parenting that they were up there to begin with. Although the wait a minute, who are you? I think was actually from like a video that wasn't for YouTube originally. I think it was like, I don't actually know the full, like it's you on Kazoo. Was that a YouTube video originally? I don't even fucking remember, because that's an old one, right? Hey Chisu. ABC News, America Strong Pro photographer takes fun pictures of dogs to help them be adopted. Korea, what's the matter? All I care for is the taste. Yeah, there you go. Typo, but maxed out YouTube chat again. Yeah. You know, I have to give Chisu credit that he is able to fit a lot in the limited amount of characters you can do on YouTube. Like, he has to split stuff into multiple messages, but he knows where to split it to actually make it, like, fit. Because I'll tell you, when I've tried to Chisu post in comments, you gotta really split that stuff up or just cut it short. Like how you were Chisu posting on Millionaire Trust stream. Yeah, that was funny. What a strange channel that guy has. There's a character count for when you have enough letters. Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like, if I copy and paste your shit from the server, for instance, you have to really split it up to make it fit. What if they de-Africanized Barack by enhancing his white DNA, but it's Irish, French, he devolved? Again, I have no problem with Irish, Chisu. I don't get that, your weird, irrational Irish hatred, but, you know. So he devolves to Mongoloid that smokes, drinks, eats his old wastage bub. Okay. I was about to say Millionaire Trust is a strange channel. Yeah, he is. Like I said, the fucking title and stuff, to me, rings kind of like one of those, it's one of two things, right? It's, kind of scammy. Like, I'm not saying he's a scammer because I would never make that claim, right? But like the title of his fucking shit just kind of rings that way to me. But also, it's either that or it's like flexing that he has money, right? And either way, it's kind of cringe. Kaiba, when Pegasus turned his girlfriend Toon, you stripped it of its pride. Me on Vegeta in Super. Or when he turned his GF. Toon. Who's Toon? I don't know who Toon is in this context. It's funny how I pay him a membership just to spam. Yeah, I don't get why you do that. But, you know, again, some folks got a strange idea of entertainment. Alright, sorry about that. I was responding to a text. Stream cut out for a sec. Yeah, like I said, I was responding to a text. AARP AIDS Association of... And then we're going to see the rest of the next one because I think he hit enter too quickly or something. Practicing rapists. Oh, okay. I see. Ads can be African. Okay, Chisu. Whatever. What's strange, too, is Mikey Moo barely reacts to any of the spam in his chat. I mean, I guess that's how he gets his views, right? Is he just lets people spam whatever the hell they want in his text-to-speech. I just think that's a crazy idea for a stream, but, you know. Next on Celebrity Biography Month, Harambe. The final chimp out, only on TCM. With how mass-produced reaction videos are, a lot of people are okay with revealing their faces online, but a lot of them are also teens or adults. Again, reaction videos, obviously, there's a scale for how, like, crappy they can be, because I've done my own share of, like, reaction-type videos, right, with my, like, Red Eye Responds or, like, Red Eye Theater, stuff like that. But, it's definitely a genre that can be pretty, like, soulless and empty. And that's not to say that Red Eye Theater is anything special. In fact, it's probably one of my worst series on the channel, except for, like, the ones where you can actually see or hear what's going on, you know? There's a reaction YouTuber my friend Lucas watches that I actually enjoy, but it's mainly just stream clips with his face, and he actually has things to say. Yeah. Most reaction YouTubers don't say anything interesting, so it's just generic shit. Yeah. What if a guy got an infection in his gonads? What is wrong with you? Jerked off, Dutch blast, goo, rud swash push. Ew, gross. You're a nasty guy, Jisoo. Still, he's not the type of YouTuber I'd watch with my free time. Yeah. Red Eye Theater can be fun if you play it well, watching the thing you're watching on another screen, but who would really go through with the trouble of doing that? Well, the thing is, actually showing what I'm watching, if it's a movie or something, there's copyright issues. Even just the audio can get you copyright blocked. So that's why I'm very selective with it, right? Kevin Spencer's safe, luckily. Yep. Maybe do more silent films. They're public domain. Yeah, for sure. All right. All right. That's going to do it for now. See you guys later. Come on, let me end it. There we go.